you or viewing us for the first time, welcome. Today we have an interesting and a historic story to share with you. We are in the city of Belle Glade. Why Belle Glade? My answer, why not Belle Glade? Belle Glade is a city that has been a hotspot for seasonal agricultural workers for thousands of Jamaicans. On April 2nd, 1943, the United States signed an agreement with the Jamaican government to bring West Indian labor to the United States. This demand came about as a result of large farmers complaining to the federal government of the shortage of farm labor. That, coupled with the Caribbean experiencing extreme economic devastation and political disarray in the late 1930s, brought hope and encouraged Caribbean administrators and colonial authorities in Great Britain to support the American plan. Jamaican officials were hopeful that the proposed American farm worker program would employ thousands of men between the ages of 25 and 44, the demographic with the highest unemployment rate. Jamaica relied heavily on the money farm workers would make in just a few months. In fact, between the years of 1943 and 1947, West Indian farm workers remitted more than $40 million to their island countries, including Jamaica. The men, or farm workers as they were called, did seasonal crops which required significant hand labor. They would reap rhubarb, spinach, onions, potatoes, and apples in New York, tobacco in Connecticut, and would end the season in Florida cutting sugarcane. The first Jamaican men arrived in Clewiston, Florida in early October 1943. The sugarcane fields would later expand to Belle Glade, with companies such as the U.S. Sugar Company or Big Sugar, the Okeelanta Sugar Division for which my father worked, and Osceola Sugar Company. Belle Glade also has corn. They also grow corn and oil nuts. A lot of oil nuts are in Belle Glade growing wild. Oil nut is the same nut that is responsible for making that Jamaican black castor oil that we see selling in Walmart. This job was not easy. Imagine having to bend your back to chop sugar cane in the hot Florida sun for at least 6 hours. But to these men, it was a honest way of making a living for their families back home in Jamaica. I can remember my father coming home with sweets, clothes, peanuts, soap, toys, Walkman, and many more things. It was really nice getting foreign goodies. For many farm workers, Belle Glade is where their American dreams began, as some found love and started their families right here in Belle Glade. These families would later come to contribute tremendously to South Florida and to the US and the rest of the world. The sugar plantation still stands here in Belle Glade, but with the invention of modern technologies, machines now replace the farm workers. So next time you want to trace your roots, for those of you whose American dream started here in Belle Glade, just come on over. Or you may have a sweet tooth. You can come and get some of that sugar cane. They're still here. Until next time, guys, Thanks for watching.